And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV proudly presents Beaver Dam Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight, it is a classic conference rivalry renewed. The Watertown Goslings are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse, and I'm joined by my videographer and engineer, Cale Zomer, and we welcome you to this presentation of Beaver Dam High School boys basketball, which is brought to you tonight by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, and Horicon Bank. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Glad to have you a part of our broadcast tonight. And as I said at the outset, for the first time since the dissolution of the old Wisconsin Little 10 Conference, Beaver Dam and Watertown find themselves as conference foes once again, as they are both now members of the revamped Badger East Conference. And, of course, for many years, these two teams battled tooth and nail as members of the Little 10. After the Little 10 dissolved, both these schools went to the Badger Conference, although it was a little bit different in the past, where Watertown was in the Badger South. Beaver Dam had been placed in the Badger North, so they weren't technically in the same conference for several years. But as I mentioned, things have been revamped this year, and it's nice to see these two teams kind of resuming a conference rivalry, because a lot of history between these two schools. Been some great games over the years. And exciting to see that these two teams now back in the same league. Beaver Dam coming in tonight with a 7-5 overall record. Watertown coming in with a 5-6 mark. Both of these teams are sitting at 4-2 in conference play right now. So a very, very big game, no doubt. I mean, they're all big. We say that all the time when we talk about conference games, but extremely big game tonight. When you look at Beaver Dam, they're 7-5, as I mentioned. They're coming in on a 4-game losing streak. Now, in their defense, they've played some very, very tough opponents over the past couple of weeks. There was a 1-point loss here at the Fieldhouse on December 21st to DeForest. Over the holidays, they've played Green Bay, Notre Dame, and St. Thomas More. Dropped those games. And then more recently, last week, Thursday night, a tough road game at Wanakee. Beavers falling in that one 60-39. So this is a huge game no matter how you slice it. Not just because of the conference implications, not just because of the rivalry, but Beaver Dam, just plain and simple, needs a win. They need to get feeling good about themselves again and get back on the right track and kind of right the ship, so to speak. Meanwhile, Watertown at 5-6, as I mentioned. Goslings kind of going the other direction. They've won 2 in a row after they had dropped 3 straight. Again, they're also 4-2 in the league. This is a very experienced, very veteran-laden Watertown team. A lot of juniors and seniors on this roster. They're coached by Jim O'Leary. He's in his second year at the helm here in Watertown. Jim's been around a long time. Jim coached, I believe it was Green Lake. He coached at Green Lake back in the 1980s. For 14 years, he was the athletic director at Oconomowoc High School. I believe he was an assistant at Oconomowoc for several of those years. And a couple of years ago, Watertown AD Jamie Kep coaxed Jim O'Leary out of retirement to come and helm this Watertown Goslings team. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam's head coach Tim Ladron in his 14th year, and many of you probably are aware, maybe you aren't, but a lot of you probably are, that Tim Ladron is a Watertown graduate. He's a Watertown alum. He graduated in 1993. He was an assistant at Watertown under Jamie Kep, the current AD, when he was the head coach there for a couple of years. I want to say from like 2006 to 2008. So, especially this is always a special one, I think, for Coach Ladrin going up against his alma mater. But that's what we have on tap tonight. It's Beaver Dam and it's Watertown. Right now we'll step aside. We'll take a 1-minute break and we'll come back. When we come back, you'll hear some comments from the head coaches of these two squads. Our good friend and colleague Wade Bates had a chance to interview both Jim O'Leary and Tim Ladrin. We'll play the interviews next after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Let's bring in Watertown head boys basketball coach Jim O'Leary as his squad gets ready for Beaver Dam on Tuesday night. Coach, you're riding a 2-game win streak, including a big win over to Forest here in that run over the last couple of weeks. Just how are things in Watertown's world these days?
It's always nice after a couple of wins. We had lost 3 in a row up till this week, so we really needed something uplifting, and the DeForest game was a big boost. We shot it so well. We really played well. We are getting better. We are improving, but we have also we're starting to get all of our players back from some injuries, and I think we're finally starting to mesh a little bit. We have a long way to go, but I think we really have seen improvement.
Coach, you got a veteran squad, don't you? A lot of seniors, much like the football program this year at Watertown. A great senior class that's kind of been big contributors for you?
Oh, no question. All 5 of our starters are seniors. All of them played last year, and obviously, the 2 big ones being Nate Kopinski and Ollie Myers. We really feel very, very good about our starters, and we feel that we can compete with a lot of teams with that lineup.
Coach, talked about Ollie and Nate right there, but can you talk about the rest of your starting 5 and who else people will see out on the floor for the Goslings?
Trenton Shelton is our point guard, and he actually missed a handful of games with about a minute to go in our first game at Columbus. He went down with a knee injury, had a meniscus strain that has recovered, but he missed 4 games, and he is huge for us. He handles the ball. He can penetrate. He can shoot. He's got range. He can hit the 3, but he can also take it to the basket. He's very explosive. In his first game back at Beaver, we had 2 dunks. He can also get up at 6'2". John Clifford is our big guy in the middle, 6'5". I don't know what John weighs, but I know he's a preferred walk-on at the University of Wisconsin as an offensive lineman. And John actually brings us a lot of energy. He's probably our best communicator on the defensive end, and John is helping us a lot on the boards and on the interior defense. And Anthony Bowman is our other senior, a guard forward type player who can shoot the 3. He can be deadly with the 3. In the first half of our game against Wanakee, he went 5 for 5 from 3, and with his 5th one being a 3-quarter court shot at the buzzer to end the first half. But Anthony also gives us some length. He's rebounding well, but he also gets his hand on a lot of passes. He's a great at deflections, getting in the passing lane and getting some steals. And those 3 players are huge compliments to everything that Nate and Ollie bring.
Coach, from your perspective, I know you've played a few times non-conference style, but how big is it to get Watertown and Beaver Dam back in the same conference where they're battling for something again?
Well, Tim Ladrin and I go back to the days in the Little 10 when I was the assistant at Oconomowoc. And if back in those days, Watertown's rival was Oconomowoc, and Oconomowoc's rival was Watertown. And I think our rival right now is Beaver Dam. And I think it's great. We've been playing each other for probably 90 years, somewhere in that neighborhood. And so it's huge. And for us to be in the same quad and play each other twice, I think that's only good.
Coach, Beaver Dam comes into this one. They've had some stiff competition, but they're on kind of a 4-game slide right here. When you look at Coach Ladrin's squad on film, well, what do you see?
Well, they've had a tough schedule, but Tim has always challenged his teams to play tough opponents in and out of the conference, and their guards are so good. They can shoot it. They've got range. We've been telling our kids that 3-point line is not a boundary in any way for them. They can launch it from well behind the line, and they play great defense. They play great team defense. They scramble. They hustle. They put pressure on you full court. They run and jump, which is always a difficult thing. I think is always a difficult thing to handle. But they're just so well prepared, and they're experienced. They've got some players that have played, and Tim is always going to have his teams well prepared, and he scouts like no one else to get to know everything about his opponents. So, when you talk about what Brady and Tyler bring to them offensively and handling the ball and moving the ball and shooting it, they're tough. There's no doubt about it.
Coach Jim O'Leary, I appreciate the time, and good luck Tuesday night against Beaver Dam.
Thanks, Wade. I sure appreciate it.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Let's bring in Beaver Dam boys basketball coach Tim Ladrin as his squad gets ready for Watertown on Tuesday night. Coach, I know you played last year, but you got Watertown coming to town as a conference rival for the first time since the Wisconsin Little 10 years? A little nostalgic for you?
Yeah, I think, it is. It's a good rivalry, obviously, and it'll be nice to have it renewed in a conference setting. We have locked up with them a couple times in the Badger Challenge, even though we weren't in the same division. But to be playing with, for a conference, standings and things like that makes it more important for sure.
Now, Coach, you've seen this rivalry from both sides. How big was this rivalry in the Little 10 days between Watertown and Beaver Dam?
Well, I think it got, it's pretty heated at times. I think it was always a game that teams had circled on their calendar. I know, from the Beaver Dam side of it, I think, back, it's always Watertown and Waupun. I think those are always the two big ones. I know from the Watertown side, it was always Beaver Dam and Oconomowoc. So it's always been one of those games where both teams have circled on the calendar. And, now that it's back in, like you said, into a conference matchup, I think it's the same both ways.
Coach, looking at your squad right now, when you look where your team's at, what are you looking at for your team right now? Where do you got to get better here to put a few games in the win column?
Yeah, I think a couple things. I think one, first of all, we've ran into some pretty good opponents. I feel like we let one get away, to start this 4-game stretch against the Forest. I think we had a great chance of beating those guys and got knocked off at the end there. And then a couple tough non-conference games. And then obviously Wanakee played really well against us the other night. We just got to get a little bit of confidence back. I think on the offensive end, we haven't shot the ball very well over the last couple games. Defensively, actually, I thought after watching the film, I thought we played really well against Wanakee. We held our own against their big guys. You know, of those guys, those 6'6", 6'7" guys, the multiple guys that have at that height, nobody scored in double digits. But they were 9 of 20 from three. You know, so I thought actually we defended pretty well. You know, on the offensive side, we've just got to get a little more confidence going and get, you know, string a couple really nice possessions together in a row and hopefully get off to a good start, because that's been the other thing that's hurt us is we've been giving up some early leads in the first 5 minutes of ball games.
Coach, you mentioned Waunakee. Their front line, their size is big as some division, bigger than some Division III schools when it comes to just, you know, a lot of teams have, you know, big, tall, lanky kids at the high school level, but they have big, strong kids that if you looked at them, they look like they were a college team running out there.
Well, and I think that's the big difference, Wade. I think you're absolutely right. It's not just, you know, a lot of high school teams will have the big 6'7", really, you know, really skinny kid that he might be able to push around a little bit or likes to stand out on the perimeter. Not at Waunakee. They've got, you know, 3 6'7" guys and a 6'6" guy that are all big and strong and athletic and can post and step out and shoot. And for us, that's hard to handle with our size, and they made it tough. I was happy with our guys and how we handled that down low. But it also opened up some things for them on the perimeter, and they took advantage of it.
Coach, the Goslings coming to town. They've won a couple in a row, including a win at DeForest here recently. Just when you look at the Goslings, some guys that can put the ball in the basket, just what do you see?
Yeah, I mean, a really experienced, talented group. And, you know, we knew that coming into the year that they would be tough. You know, they start 5 seniors, you know, and kids that have been around the block. And, you know, they're shooting the ball pretty well right now. You know, between Myers and Kapinski and Bowman are really shooting it well. It's got a nice point guard in Shelton, and of course they've got, you know, some big guys inside with some solid size. So, you know, that experience, just like we've leaned on some of that experience this year, they have as well. And they get that big win against DeForest, and you know, they're playing really well right now, and they're probably playing as good as they have all year. And so it's a tough time for us to get them, but really, for us, we're going to focus on us. We feel like if we play the way we're capable, we have a shot here. But we're going to, you know, we've got to kind of get that, I guess, that swagger back that we had early in the year.
Coach Tim Ladron, I appreciate the time, and good luck on Tuesday night.
Thanks, Wade. Appreciate it.
High school basketball on Daily Dodge TV is presented by Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
Mike Tronson back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse along with my engineer and videographer Cale Zomer. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Watertown, The Goslings are coached by Jim O'Leary, and they'll start at a guard, Trenton Shelton, a 6'2" senior. At a guard/forward, Ollie Myers, 6'2" and a senior. At a forward is Anthony Bowman, a 6'1" senior, and Nathan Gapinski, 6'6" senior. Rounding out the starting five for Watertown, at center is John Clifford, a 6'5" senior. Again, for Watertown, it's Trenton Shelton, Ollie Myers, Anthony Bowman, Nathan Gapinski, and John Clifford getting the start tonight. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Ladron. The guards are Ty Bunkoski, a 6'1" senior, along with Brady Helbing, 5'10" and a senior. Marshall Kuhl, a 6'2" senior, and Alex Soto, 6'1" senior. Rounding out the starters for Beaver Dam at forward is Cam Mendoza, a 6'3" sophomore. So again, for Beaver Dam, it's Ty Bunkoski, Brady Helbing, Marshall Kuhl, Alex Soto, and Cam Mendoza. As you see on your screen, Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys and shorts tonight. The green numbers and green and yellow trim. And Watertown in the blue jerseys and shorts. The light blue jerseys and shorts, the dark blue numbers, and blue and white trim. Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Reminder, send me an email during the broadcast tonight. I'd be happy to give you a shout out. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find me. That's sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. There's the whistle. Ball's in the air. Tap is controlled by Watertown. Let's play basketball. And here come the Goslings into the front court to start this game tonight. And with it is Gapinski out on the left wing side. Sends it towards the sideline. Pass was tipped right to the baseline. Myers has it. Pass into the lane. Taken by Clifford. He muscles one up. It's off the rim. No, and the rebound for Brady Helbing. So the first shot of the game missed by Watertown. And now Beaver Dam trying to get on the scoreboard first with Helbing right of the circle. Driving towards the free throw line, gets in the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Kuhl, quick pass up to Bunkoski. Drives inside the lane, now kicks it back out. They find Kuhl, he'll pop a three ball, it's off the rim, no. And the defensive rebound pulled down by Anthony Bowman. Each team's had a possession, each team's had a look, each team with no points. We're 55 seconds in. And a step back three from the top of the key is good for Trenton Shelton. And the Goslings strike first tonight. They lead it 3-0. We're 1 minute and 7 seconds into the contest. This is Helbing down in the right corner. Little ball fake, now drives and sends it cross court on the lob to Bunkoski. Bunkoski up to Alex Soto. One hands it up in the lane. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Gapinski off the miss by Soto. So we're about 1.5 minutes into the contest. Watertown with the early 3-0 lead. But again, it's very early. We're just underway. There's a post feed. Gapinski trying to go back door to Clifford, and we've got a whistle. We'll have our first foul of the game. And Mendoza guilty of the first foul tonight. Goslings will inbound, and Gapinski has it, sends it up top. They work it to Clifford in the lane. He's guarded by Mendoza, muscling his way in right. Doorstep banks it off the window. So John Clifford gives the Goslings a 5-0 lead. We're not quite 2 minutes in. Kuhl for three, bullseye. Marshall Kuhl from downtown Beaver Dam gets the home team on the board. 5-3, visitors with possession and a 2-point advantage. So this is Clifford, right of the circle. Pass into the block area. Gapinski shoots over the defender and scores. Nathan Gapinski averaging 18 points a game this year. And he's got his first two tonight, 7-3. As the Watertown lead is at 4, we're 2.5 minutes into the contest. Mike Tronson with you on this Tuesday night. Glad to be back with you. As Helbing the deep three, and that one's off the back of the rim. No good. Gapinski with the defensive carom. Yeah, I was a little bit under the weather last week. Had to miss a few games, and it's good to be back with you, folks. As we have a traveling violation called on Watertown. Beaver Dam will get it back right now. Golden Beavers find themselves trailing 7-3. And we're just about 3 minutes into this one. Here's Helbing near the center circle. Little flip pass. Giving it to Bunkoski. He'll go into the lane. One hands it up. Missed it short. Got his own rebound and kicks it back out. So Beaver Dam gets a reload. And here is Bunkoski. Soto has it left corner. Now dances up high. 2-3 zone, or it looks like almost like a 2-3 zone, but for Watertown here. Kicked out to Helbing. He'll try a three. Yes! Brady Helbing with a line drive three, and it's a 1-point game. The Watertown lead now at 7-6, and we're 3 minutes and 36 seconds into the contest. Here's Gopinski. Spinning into the block. Lost the ball, but it was saved by Shelton. And now here's Myers with it. Ollie Myers giving it back to Trenton Shelton between the circles. Looks out to the right side for Bowman. Anthony Bowman back around the horn. They find Clifford left of the circle. Mendoza there to greet him. Beaver Dam in man-to-man D. Shot is up. Off the rim, no good for Myers. Offensive rebound. Wait a minute. As we had Gopinski going after the rebound, he hit the deck. And they just called a foul on Mendoza, so that's his second team foul as we got subs coming in here. Jack Jens enters for Beaver Dam, a 6'2 sophomore. Let's see here. Ethan Johnson came in for Watertown, a 6'6 junior. And here is a shot up by Johnson. Off the rim, no. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers. Reese Camrath, a 5'11 sophomore, also checked in as Bunkoski is called for a traveling violation. He'll go back to Watertown. Well, I'm officially an old guy because here's why I say that. Reese Camrath is the son of Watertown assistant basketball coach Benji Camrath. And Benji Camrath, of course, is a graduate of Mayville High School. And back in the late 90s, when I first got here to Beaver Dam and started announcing games, I was announcing games that Benji was playing in. As their turnover, back the other way comes Helbing, out to Cool. He'll try a three ball, and he got it. So Marshall Cool with his second triple, and Beaver Dam's got its first lead of the night, 9-7. But yeah, I was announcing Benji's games when he played at Mayville, and now his son, I'm announcing his son. So I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before I started announcing games for the kid of a player who I announced back in the late 90s. Wow. Hey, 25 years has gone by really fast. Deep three, Helbing missed it. Cool got the tip. It was tipped to him, and he feeds Bunkoski. He'll try a long three from the left side. That's no good. And the rebound this time grabbed by Ethan Johnson. 12.5 minutes to go, first half. We've got a tight ball game. Beaver Dam leads 9-7. Watertown with the rock, though. And this is Johnson giving it to Myers. Round the horn, right side. Camrath inside to Gopinski, and he ties the game with that banker. Gopinski now with 4 points, and we're tied at 9 as we approach the 12-minute mark and counting of the first half. Bunkoski, left of the circle. Back up top of the key for Jack Jens. Jens driving right side. Missed the layup. Gopinski secures the rebound. So here comes Watertown with a chance to reclaim the lead on this possession. Right now, even at 9 apiece. And this is Gopinski trying to split a double team. Instead, kicks it out on the bounce pass. Camrath has it. Beg your pardon, that was Shelton. Now goes back to Gopinski. And they just give it to Shelton. Over to Camrath. He's high on the right. Now a pass to Myers. Myers flips it back to Shelton. And Watertown just playing catch here, being very patient. Now they find Camrath. He goes right baseline. Missed the shot off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound. Putback is going to go. So Ethan Johnson, with a great individual effort, gets the offensive rebound and the putback. 11-9, Goslings lead by a pair. Just under 11 minutes to go in the opening stanza. This is Jack Jens going up high on the right. Helbing, touch pass down to Kuhl in the corner. And he was driving, had it knocked away, got it back on his rear end. He feeds Soto. Soto's blocked from behind. They throw it ahead to the Goslings, and Gapinski going in for the flush. And it's 13-9, Watertown. And the turnover leads to the dunk at the other end. This is Kuhl. Out high on the left, giving it to Bunkoski. He's into the lane. Pass out to Brady Helbing. He'll go right baseline. He floats one up, one-handed. It's no good off the rim, and the rebound for Johnson. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go, opening half. 13-9, Watertown with the lead and the rock. And here is Johnson. Little 17-footer, missed it wide left. Rebound for Helbing. Helbing across the timeline, brings it back the other way. Finds Kuhl for a long three, and that one's off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Golden Beavers. And so it will go back to the Goslings. Let's see, JT Call just checked in for Beaver Dam. 5'11" sophomore. And also coming in, Quentin Cabrita, a 6'3" junior, checking on. And we've got Benjamin Beaver up here right now. And Benny has, there's a shot up. Trenton Shelton just hit his second three ball of the evening, and it's 16-9. Just like that, a 7-0 run by Watertown. They've got the big lead. As the shot is up, no good for Kuhl. Rebound, though, tipped out to the center circle. Helbing tracks it down. But Benny here, he's got some Kurt Call-isms. And there's a ball that sails out of bounds, and looks like it is, what, going to go back to Beaver Dam? So, yeah, we miss Kurt Call. Not on the broadcast anymore, but I tell you what, you've got a whole board here, whole board of his best sayings, I guess we'll call it. So, Benny, I'm going to have you. You're going to have to point some of these out as we go along here. All right. So you're now Kurt Call. Okay. 16-9, Beaver Dam trailing, and Watertown with a chance to add to the lead. They're on a 7-0 run here. We were tied at 9, and all of a sudden it's 16-9. We've got a whistle. We'll check this foul here. This is going to be on JT Call. That's his first and the team's third. There haven't been very many fouls. In fact, Watertown has no fouls in the game thus far. Beaver Dam with 3, and we are a little more than 9 minutes into the game. So don't see that too often as the inbounds pass. And Cabrita actually grabbed it and was able to get a timeout. So a 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And, hey, I got an email here I got to get to. As we got our first email of the night. Says, hey, Mike, good to hear you back in action. You survived the Arctic cold in Minnesota at the Hockey Classic. And here's to the Beavers getting back on a winning streak from our good friend Patrick Boyum in Minnesota. Patrick, thank you. Yes, it's very good to be back. I'm glad to be back, no doubt about it. And glad to have Benjamin Beaver up here. And Benny, he's got his headset. He's got his Kurt Callism board tonight. I mean, what more could we ask for here? Yep. So here we go. We got to get these guys going here a little bit. Benjamin, they find themselves down by 7 right now, but it's early. And off the timeout, Brady Helbing calling out a play or barking out instructions as he brings the ball up the floor and sends it to the left corner for Bunkoski. Flips it over to Brady. Helbing up high on the right, draws a double team. Back to Cabrita, now to Bunkoski. 3-ball in the wing. Yes! That was from downtown. Thanks, Benny. I could not do this without you. Bunkoski with his first bucket. It's a triple. And just like that, 16-12 as the Golden Beavers back within 4. It stops a 7-0 Watertown run. Approaching the 8-minute mark and counting of this first half. Oh, a big 3 at the other end for Trenton Shelton. Shelton, that one from the parking lot, and it's 19-12 Back to a 7-point Gosling lead. All right, Bunkoski sending it cross court. Helbing right back to Ty. Bunkoski, little hesitation move, goes to the free throw line, kicks it out. Helbing a long three. Yes! That one was from the hot dog stand. Brady Helbing is as cool as the grass on a frosty morning. And a ball out of bounds. It's going to go back to Beaver Dam. 7:31. Yeah, you got to take care of the pumpkin, says Benjamin. Benny, you are spot on, my friend. As Watertown turns it over, they were not able to take care of the pumpkin on that possession. So Beaver Dam now within 4. 19-15 is the score. Chance to cut into the deficit a little bit more with this possession. Here's a spin move, and now a fall away for Bunkoski. No, it won't go. Falls off the rim. Caleb Winkleman, a 6'1 junior out there now for Watertown. He had checked in a little while ago. He got that rebound. Here's Winkleman off a screen. Free throw line extended. Jumpers up off the back rim. No. Bunkoski the rebound. He'll bring it ahead for the Golden Beavers and finds Soto. Soto into the lane. Ran into a defender. Banks one off the window. Alex Soto with his first bucket. Brings the Beavers to within 2, 19-17. So the Watertown lead it now down to just a deuce. And this is Myers. Lost the handle. And Soto picks up the loose change. Here comes the Beavers. Beavers showing their teeth on defense, says Benny. Three-pointer for Jens. It's rounded out, no good. And the Goslings clear the miss with 6:20 to go until halftime. This is Clifford down on the right baseline, giving it to Myers. Missed that shot from the right side. Rebound for Bunkoski. Here comes Ty. Ty whips it right side for Call. Back up to Jens. Little ball fake by Jack. Jack, bounce pass back to Bunkoski. And here's Ty high on the right, guarded by Clifford. Trying to split the double team. Goes in. Missed the shot, but he got fouled. So Ty Bunkoski is going to be rewarded for being aggressive. He'll get an all-expenses-paid trip. To the free throw line. Or will he? Oh, I guess not. They're saying it was not in the act of shooting. And we get a couple of subs in here on both sides. 5:54 left in the first half. And also in for Beaver Dam, Riley Van Pembroke had checked in, a 5'10 junior. Pass into Cool. Cool was being hassled near the timeline, and actually Beaver Dam gets a timeout out of this. A 30-second timeout. Golden Beavers, once again, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. If you would like to send an email again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find me. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Maybe you want to say hello to Benny. Benjamin Beaver joining us up here in the broadcast booth tonight. So if you want to say hi to Benny, you can send me an email. We'll get you a shout out during the game tonight. Benny is doing his best Kurt Call-isms during the game tonight. And we got a good shot of the board there. And Benny says, lace up your sneakers. We're going on a run. I like it. All right, Beaver Dam inbounding, trailing by 2. 19-17. We're down to 5:45 left in the opening half. This is Bunkoski whipping it to Helbing. Helbing into the left block. Jens trying to go up and under. He puts a shot up, missed a little bit short. And the rebound is grabbed by Reese Camrath. Under 5.5 minutes to play until they head to the locker room. And right now, a 2-point game. This is a shot up by Camrath. Missed it over the rim, and Jens has the defensive rebound. Let's see what Beaver Dam can do. A 3 for the lead. Off the rim, it's no good. Long carom out to Anthony Bowman. And out the other end, they let traffic go by. Gopinski to the left side, and Camrath. He hits a 3-ball. That's his first bucket. And it's 22-17. Stretches the Watertown lead to 5 with 4:46 to go in the half. There's a shot up in the lane, no good for Bunkowski. Defensive board for Ollie Myers. Now here's Shelton. Giving it to Camrath. Back up to Bowman. He feeds Camrath, sends it left side. Here's a post feed. Turnaround jumper. Gopinski over Cool, and he scores. 24-17, so the Gosling lead back to 7. 4:17 to go until halftime. Jens takes the lob pass, top of the bubble. Flips it over now to Bunkowski high on the left. He'll go cross court and finds Soto there. Pass knocked out of bounds by Gopinski. I mentioned that Beaver Dam, that I should say Watertown assistant coach Benji Camrath, of course, is a Mayville alum. The Watertown JV head basketball coach is Ron Miller. Of course, he was a longtime coach over at Dodgeland High School in Juneau. Nice to see Ron here tonight. 3:49 left in the half. Beaver Dam trailing by 7. They were within 2 a moment ago. Cool shot on the baseline, missed it. And it looks like a foul on Beaver Dam as they were fighting for the rebound.
Fouls on Beaver Dam's Marshall Cool, first personal 14.
So Marshall Cool picks up his first personal, team foul number 4. Again, we haven't had very many fouls in this first half. 5 combined. 4, though, of those 5 on the Golden Beavers, who trail by 7. 3:35 left until intermission. Watertown 24, Beaver Dam 17. This is Shelton, post feed, Gopinski going in, and he's fouled by Marshall. So Gopinski will head to the line. He's got 8 points in the game. I mentioned earlier he averages 18 points a game. He's right around 70% from the line this season. And he will shoot a pair. First of 2. Good. Cam Mendoza checking back in now for head coach Tim Ladrin and the Golden Beavers. 25-17. This is an 8-point Watertown lead. This is their largest lead of the night thus far until now. As Gopinski hits another one, make it a 9-point game. 26-17. Largest lead of the game for either side. Watertown in front by 9. 3:12 to go, first half. Helbing in, high off the glass. That one won't go. And Camrath, the defensive rebound. As he brings it ahead, underhand flip now to Shelton. Shelton giving it to Gopinski. Spin move! Oh, what a move! Gopinski spinning to the 10. And a timeout. Beaver Dam, a full timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV. What are we going to do?
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Your friends at Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly are proud sponsors of this game. Let's face it, everybody is so busy right now that you have time to do nothing for yourself. Be sure to stop by Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly to find everything your busy family needs. We're talking about a large selection of produce, a full meat department, a bakery, a deli, and so much more. Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam. Better selection, better prices, better service. It all means you better go.
All right, back to live action. Mike Tronson, Cale Zomer, Benny Beaver here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. 2:39 to go, and there's a bad pass. Back the other way is Bowman, and he's going to take it all the way in for a layup. So Anthony Bowman takes it coast to coast off the steal, 30-17. Watertown right now in front by 13 with 2:22 to go first half. Benny, we got to get these guys going. This is Helbing. Hey, credit Watertown, though. They came to play. This is a very experienced Watertown team. They're playing like it right now. They're a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors on this Gosling team. We got a very veteran coach in Jim O'Leary. They're playing like it right now. This is Bunkoski. Bounce pass to the corner. Soto driving baseline, then kicks it back up top for Ty. Ty giving it over to JT Call. Minute 48 left in the half. Now it's Soto over on the right side, feeding Helbing in front of the Watertown bench. Yeah, great defensive effort thus far by the Goslings in this one. Playing sticky D, and Beaver Dam just trying to get going here. This is Mendoza, right side, into the lane, up and under. Actually sends it back to Helbing, and he feeds Bunkoski. Bunkoski, little shot up, and it's in for Ty. So Bunkoski gets a much-needed bucket, 30-19, so it's still an 11-point Watertown lead, 66 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gopinski. Fires one up. It's off the rim. No, Mendoza leaps to get the rebound. And Brady Helbing will trot across the midcourt stripe. Fires it over to Bunkoski. Back to Brady, top of the silo. Giving it to Ty again as they play catch. Over to Soto. Soto, right sideline. Feeds Mendoza. Underhands it right back to Soto for a long three. Bullseye! Alex Soto eyes it. He tries it, and he buys it. 30-22. Thanks, Benny. 8-point Watertown lead, and we've got a what? Oh, my goodness. I thought maybe it was going to be going the other way, but a foul on Cam Mendoza. That's his third already, sixth team foul. It comes with 29.5 seconds remaining until the break, and Tim Ladron not real happy about the call, and I wasn't so sure about that myself, but again, I don't wear the black and white stripes. Watertown inbounding. Gopinski, left block, pass off the hands of a teammate, saved by Camrath. Camrath now being hassled. Bunkoski tried to knock it loose and grab onto it. Jump ball is called. They call it jump ball, and look at this. The arrow is pointing to the left. Beaver Dam will get it back. 18 seconds left in the half. So let's see what Beaver Dam can do here. They're within 8. They were down by as many as 13. Now back to within 8, and they can take the last shot of the half if they want here. What do you think, Benny? Take the hold for the last shot? Benny's saying, yeah, I think so. Yep, absolutely. 7 seconds. 6. Helbing. Off a screen, 4 seconds. Kicks it out, 2 seconds. Deep three, Soto. In and out, no good. Oh, that was halfway down before it rimmed back out. That is the end of the first half of play here inside the Fieldhouse with our score in this Badger East Conference matchup. Watertown 30, Beaver Dam 22. We'll take a break. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Dreaming about improving your current home or maybe buying a new home? Horicon Bank is here to help you fulfill your dreams. Whether you need help setting up a savings plan for renovating your home or if you're ready to buy, Horicon Bank is here to help with convenient savings options, great rates on home mortgages, and local lenders. Horicon Bank makes home financing easy. Get started at horiconbank.com or meet with a Horicon Bank mortgage lender. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID 434805.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When you begin a career in manufacturing, there's plenty of chances to move up the ladder. Just ask Jared from EK Machine in Fall River.
There's lots of opportunity to advance in your career, different departments. They definitely promote from within, in-house, so it gives people to kind of work their way up through the ranks from just maybe a general laborer to a lead position or even a supervisor role.
Explore the many career opportunities in manufacturing by stopping in at Moraine Park Technical College or visiting DodgeRegionMBA.org.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
That's the sound of money. Great money is what you'll earn for a job well done at Pine Hills Trucking. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, wants to know what you would like to get paid. Women, men, military veterans, young adults, and more. You're all missing out on a rewarding and well-compensated career if you don't give Bob a call today and have a conversation with him. Tell him what you are looking for in your career, and he'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. That's Bob at Pine Hills Trucking, 920-887-8337.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
And once again, tonight's game here on Daily Dodge TV is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, and Horicon Bank. Well, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 1430 WBEV. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. And the Beaver Dam Unified School District provides our families and community members with a monthly district dispatch publication that highlights high-value and high-interest focus areas. Please visit bdusd.org to access and enjoy this news about your BD fam. 30-22, Watertown with the lead over Beaver Dam at the break here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. My name is Mike Tronson. I'm joined by my videographer and engineer, Cale Zomer. Benny the Beaver, the best mascot in the state, been a special guest during our broadcast tonight, and we're glad you're with us as well. 8-point game at the break. Let's run down the first half scoring for you, and then we'll get to some emails that have come in. For Watertown, how about Nathan Gapinski with 12 points. Gapinski leads all scorers in the game with a dozen at the break. Trenton Shelton with 9 points for the Goslings, 3 3-point baskets for Mr. Shelton in the first half tonight. It was Reese Camrath knocking down a triple. He has 3 points at the break. And then several players with 2 points each. Anthony Bowman, Ethan Johnson, and John Clifford, all with 2 points apiece for the Goslings. Meanwhile, on the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, Brady Helbing with a pair of threes and Marshall Kuhl with a pair of threes. Both of those players with 6 points each in the first half for the Golden Beavers. Ty Bunkoski had 5 points, a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer, and so did Alex Soto, 5 points, a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. So Watertown led by as many as 13 late in the first half. Beaver Dam cut the deficit down to 8 right before halftime, and that's where we stand at the break. It's an 8-point game. Watertown 30 and Beaver Dam 22. I mentioned that I had some emails come in a little while ago. We wanted to get to those. Hey, our good friend Simon. Simon Lumens just checked in. Simon says, let's get one tonight, boys. And Simon, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Simon Lumen's not available to be able to play in the game tonight, so I know you're it's kind of a bummer for you there, Simon, but hopefully you're doing okay. Hope you're feeling okay, and hopefully your teammates will pick you up here a little bit in the second half tonight. But Simon, I hope everything is all is well with you. Hope you're feeling okay, buddy. Let's see what else we got here. Another one just came in. This one says, hi, Mike, cheering on the Beavers and nephew JT Call. That's from Greg Stile. My neighbor, Greg Stile. This lives down the road from me a few houses. And Greg, thanks for the email. Do appreciate it very much. And he says, go Beavers tonight. Again, if you'd like to send an email during the broadcast, you'll find me at sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Again, I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll be happy to give you a shout out. As always, we love to make our broadcast interactive and fun. We want to hear from you tonight. And this is the first of a couple of games to come your way this week here on Daily Dodge TV. This coming Thursday night, Kale and I will be back at it. We head to Marquezan on Thursday night for Trailways Conference boys basketball. Marquezan hosting Randolph. We'll be on the air around 7 o'clock, 7:10, and tip time at 7:30 on Thursday evening. And then this coming Saturday night, I'm going to make the road trip down to Monroe for the Badger Conference Challenge. The Beaver Dam girls basketball team will be in action, taking on Oregon on Saturday night at 7:20. Tip time at 7:20, pregame show around 7 o'clock. We'll have that one for you right here on Daily Dodge TV. So looking forward to another great week of high school basketball. More boys action on Thursday. And then we've got that Beaver Dam girls matchup at the Badger Challenge on Saturday night. Hope you'll join us if you can't make it to those games. Right now we'll take another break, another 1-minute break. We're back to get you ready for the second half right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Well, just about ready to start the second half here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Another email just came in. This is from Morgan Kuhl, cheering from Winona, Minnesota. Cheering on brother Marshall. Let's go Beavers. That's from Morgan. And Morgan, always great to hear from you. Thanks so much for sending that email. I did not make it down to Winona, but I did spend over a week in Minnesota between Christmas and New Year's and spent a lot of time with family and had a good time back home in the Twin Cities. Hope everything's going well for you in Winona. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. All right, Watertown with the ball to start the second half. They've got an 8-point lead, 30-22, and here we go. As Gopinski is called for an offensive foul to start the half. So for Gopinski, that is just his first, and the first team foul of the half. Well, I believe the Goslings only had, one or two fouls the entire first half. In the opening seconds of the second half, they pick up a quick one. And now Beaver Dam with a chance to cut into the deficit. Here's Kuhl taking a lob pass. Three-pointer right corner. It's off the top of the backboard. And the carom grabbed by Ollie Myers. Myers pulls up for three at the other end. Oh, and he got it. Ollie Myers, his first bucket, and it's a trifecta. 33-22, 11-point advantage for the Goslings. And there's a bad pass stolen by Myers. Throws it ahead. Shelton puts one up, and that one's off the rim. No, putback won't go for Myers. And the rebound grabbed finally by Soto. Jens kicks it out to Helbing, right up top of the key now for Bunkoski. Bunkoski bounce pass to the corner for Soto. Soto muscles through a double team, missed the shot off the rim, rebound Gopinski. Well, you look at Watertown tonight, and a couple things here. You've got, Gopinski with 12 points to lead the way. He's had a great night offensively thus far. But they're playing outstanding defense, and they're getting some contributions from a lot of different folks, and they've had some hot three-point shooting to help them get a lead. There's a shot in and out, no good. Offensive board, putback's going to go for Bowman. 35-22 Watertown. Yeah, three in the corner. Soto's off the rim, no good, and Clifford the rebound. So Beaver Dam down now by 13 again. Here's a three, and it is good! Ollie Myers with a pair of threes here in the second half. He had no points in the first half. He's got two big threes to start the second half. And a timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Wow, how about that guy feeling it right off the bat here in the second half. So Myers with a pair of threes. And that two-point bucket by Bowman a moment ago. And just like that, it's an 8-0 run for Watertown to start the half, and they now lead it 38-22. Their largest lead of the game. It's at 16. So Watertown getting some clutch three-point shooting in this game to go along with some outstanding defense. And right now, they are comfortably in front here. That's the good news. The good news, if you're a Watertown fan, you're ahead 16. The good news, if you're a Beaver Dam fan, we still have almost 16 minutes left in the game. By the way, I forgot to mention it earlier, in the JV game tonight, Watertown with a 54-43 victory over Beaver Dam, and much the same in the JV2 game. Watertown winning the JV2 game 58-46. So the varsity Goslings going for the sweep here tonight, and they've got a 38-22 lead, 15:50 and counting left in the contest. Still time for Beaver Dam to get back into this one, but my goodness. Watertown with some sticky defense. Beaver Dam's been a little cold offensively, and Watertown with a clutch three-point shooting with a big lead. Bunkoski misses it short. Offensive board, Jens out to Helbing for three. No good. And Gopinski has the defensive rebound. Pass ahead was tipped, and catching the ricochet was Marshall Kuhl. Over to Helbing, long three, no good, too strong. And this time the rebound for Ollie Myers. Beaver Dam had 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually had 6 three-pointers in the first half. And Brady Helbing just picked up a foul, by the way. That's his first. Evens up the team fouls at 1 apiece here in the second half. So, yeah, the Golden Beavers actually had 6 3-pointers in the half, but it's been a struggle offensively for the most part. And how about that shot? Trenton Shelton with an off-balance shot from the right side. He's now in double digits with 11, and it's 40-22. Watertown leading by 18. So Soto out near the center circle. Little hesitation move, down the lane he goes, kicks it out at the last second. Three-pointer, good. Ty Bunkoski with a badly needed 3-ball for the Golden Beavers to get him back within 15, 40-25. And Gopinski's pass was knocked out, they say, by Ty Bunkoski. The pass intended for Trenton Shelton, and the home team was looking for that to be going the other way. They thought it went off of Shelton, but that's not what the officials saw. Approaching the 14-minute mark and counting of this second half. Watertown 40, Beaver Dam 25. Gopinski got past the defense. They found him on the lob. And Gopinski, well, you're not going to be able to stop that. He was behind the defense. They put that pass where only he was going to get it. 42-25. Goslings in front. They're in command here with 13:47 left in this ball game. Cool. Sidearm pass. Finds Soto on the baseline. He goes in for 2. Soto the bucket and the nifty assist by Mr. Energy, Marshall Cool. 42-27. Watertown still has a sizable advantage here. Clifford sends it up top. Shelton right side now for Bowman. Bowman being worked on defensively by Bunkoski to go back to the top of the key. And another 3-ball. Ollie Myers, what's gotten into this guy since halftime? 3 triples in the second half. Here's a long 3 from the left side. No good for Bunkoski. Bowman has the rebound. 45-27. It's an 18-point Watertown lead. And here's another 3 on the way. That one's good for Myers. This kid's on fire. 4 threes in the half. 48-27. And there's a shot off the rim. No good for Helbing. Rebound Gopinski. I was going to say, what did Myers have for dinner tonight? What did he have at halftime? Unbelievable. And here is Clifford giving it now to Myers. Myers out to Gopinski for 3. That one's no good, and Cool elevates to get the rebound. Marshall Cool back to Soto near the top of the bubble. Over to Bunkoski. He'll go left baseline. Ran into a double team. Kicks it out. 3-pointer top of the key. No good for Soto off the back rim. Cool tipped the rebound into the backcourt, and when it's touched by Soto, they blow the whistle because that's an over and back. It'll go to Watertown. We have 12 minutes and change left to play in the ball game, and right now 48-27. The Goslings lead the Golden Beavers by 21, and we have just a momentary delay here. Not sure exactly what. Well, we got subs coming in first of all. But there was just a discussion by the officials there. I'm not sure what the discussion was about. But anyways, we're ready to go and play basketball here as Helbing fires it in to Bunkoski. 48-27. 21-point lead for the Goslings. They have outscored Beaver Dam 18-5 here in the second half. They led by 8 at halftime, and now they in front by 21. His Cool shot is no good. Rebound for the Goslings. I mentioned these two teams kind of over the last few weeks have gone in kind of opposite directions because Beaver Dam coming in to this one, the Golden Beavers have lost 4 in a row. Is a turnover. It gives it back to Beaver Dam. And Watertown's won a couple in a row. There's a shot up, no good for Bunkowski off the back iron. Rebound for Camrath. Boy, it's been a tough night. I mean, but hey, take nothing away from the Goslings here. They came to play. And they are getting some clutch shooting in this game. And their defense has been very, very good. Forcing a lot of misses. There's a miss by Myers. He's human as he missed one. And the rebound for Bunkowski. Now Mendoza in the corner. Mendoza takes a pass from Quentin Cabrita. Kicks it out to Bunkowski, and as he does so, we've got a whistle and a foul. Stops the clock with 10:36 to go in this ball game as we have more subs coming in on both sides. Let's see, got an email here. Let's go Beavers. This is from our good friend Taylor Post. He says, I'm excited to play wheelchair basketball in a few weeks at Beaver Dam High School. Taylor, thank you so much. Always great to hear from you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So is that a tournament you're going to play in here at the high school, Taylor? I'm assuming some sort of tournament maybe or something. Here's a floater up and good for Brady Helbing. He's got 8 points in the game, 48-29. A couple of additional emails just came in. I'll get to those here shortly. There's a turnover. A steal by Helbing. Flips it to a cutting Bunkowski who scores. And it's 48-31. Beaver Dam trying to get a spark here with 10 minutes left in the game, down by 17. They've got a lot of ground to make up, but there is still time. And here is a pass to Ethan Johnson. Double-teamed right block. Kicks it out. Bowman for three. No good. And getting the rebound was Brady Helbing. All right, you got the stop. Now you need points at the other end. Riley Van Pembroek back out there for the Golden Beavers. Gives it to Helbing again. He finds Mendoza left of the circle. Underhands it right back to Brady. Cross-court feed. Bunkowski for three. Yes! So here's Bunkowski with his second three of the half, third of the game. Timeout, Watertown. 30-second timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 9:18 to go in the ball game. Beaver Dam's back within 14 now, 48-34. All right, some more emails coming in here. This one says, hello, my name is Hannah in Minneapolis. My stepdad is Benji Camrath, and my brother is Reese Camrath. Just wanted to say keep it up to Reese and Coach Camrath. Go Goslings. And Hannah, thank you very much for sending that email. I was talking about Benji, your stepdad, earlier, how I broadcast his games when he was in high school back in the late 90s. So I'm dating myself here. But, Hannah, thank you very much for sending that very nice email. Another one here says, this one says, we so appreciate your play-by-play and the Daily Dodge live stream. We are Reese Camrath's grandparents in Iron Ridge and love watching the game from the comfort of our home. That's from Marv and Barb, and they say thank you. Marv and Barb, thank you very much for the nice email. And off the inbounds play, a turnover, and Riley Van Pembroek takes a pass from Ty Bunkowski and scores, and it's 48-36. Beavers back within 12, just under 9 minutes to go. And now, all of a sudden, the momentum you feel shifting a little bit here. Here's a three. It is good from the right corner. Caleb Winkleman with a cold-blooded three, 51-36. And now another three at the other end. It is no good for Soto. Rebound for Anthony Bowman. Boy, it's just kind of back and forth three-point shooting at each end, isn't it? And now a whistle. We are going the other way. Well, Beaver Dam, they're still down 15, but a little spark there. A little mini run to kind of get a little jump in their step again, get them back into the game with 8:26 remaining. All right, here comes Brady. And Brady at the top of the key. A little hesitation move to the corner for Van Pembroek. Now back up high on the left, gives it to Bunkowski. Ty dancing over to the right wing side now. Sends it back to Riley. And giving it to Ty as they play catch. Bunkoski ran into traffic in the left block, kicks it out. Mendoza, line drive three, top of the key, no good. Bowman has the rebound. 7:49 left in the game. 51-36, Watertown by 15. Errant pass almost picked off by Helbing, but saved by Shelton. Here is Gopinski at the free line, whips it down low and off the hands of Ollie Myers and out of bounds. I like the idea. Gopinski had a great idea. The problem was Myers could not handle the pass and loses it out of bounds. If you're Beaver Dam, you'll take it. Down 15 with 7.5 to play. Still a long way to go, but we'll see what happens. Bunkoski, left baseline. Guarded by Myers. Whips it out one-handed to Soto up top. Cross-court feed. Helbing for three. It is off the top of the backboard. And we're going to go the other way. It's going to be Watertown basketball. Marshall Cool checking back in for Beaver Dam. Another email here says, the boys could use Benny DeBeeve's help tonight. He made an incredible behind-the-back shot at halftime. Yes, he did. And says, doing a great job tonight, Mike, as usual. That's from our friend Rick Schmid in Mukwanago. Rick, love hearing from you, buddy. Thanks for the email. As we have I believe, a jump ball they're going to call here. Yes, they will. Again, if you want to sneak an email in before the end of the broadcast, please do so to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. I'll be happy to give you a shout-out. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. And we'll get you on here before we wrap things up tonight. We have 7:04 to go in this one. Beaver Dam's going to get the ball. Right now, it's a 15-point lead for the Goslings, 51-36. I mentioned it earlier tonight, but great to see these teams back in the same conference again, because it just, something feels so right about that. You know, when they were in different divisions there for a while after the Wisconsin Little 10 disbanded several years back. You miss that, and this is a long-standing rivalry. As we have a whistle and a foul, it just seems right to me that these teams should play each other twice a year, and they will play a second time this season. It'll be on Friday night, February 18th in Watertown. Had a foul called on Shelton, his first, team's fourth. Again, there have not been very many fouls in this game. 1 foul in the half on Beaver Dam, 4 on Watertown. 6:24 to go. This is Soto, one-handing it to Helbing. Kicks it to the sideline for Cool. And Marshall Cool gives it to Ty Bunkoski. Bunkoski out to Cool. He's going to go right baseline, sends it up top. Bunkoski on the wing, not going to take a three. Takes off into the lane, elevates, puts a shot up off the back rim, no. And Gopinski with the defensive rebound. Just under 6 minutes left. Watertown in front by 15. Long shot, good for Ollie Myers. It's a long two. So Myers hits the long two. Timeout Watertown, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, kicking off the new year with a bang. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 off 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Editions. Take $5,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds and brand new 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4s from $29,995. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies the School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of Wilson Elementary, January's School of the Month. We're back to live action. Beaver Dam with the ball, trailing 53-36. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Long three, cool, missed it short. Soto gets the offensive rebound, ripped it away from a couple of Gosling players. Now Helbing, he lost the handle on it, trying to spin through traffic. They get it to Gopinski, and in transition, Gopinski beats everybody back for a layup, 55-36, and just like that, Beaver Dam down by 19. And we've got a whistle. Beaver Dam had cut the deficit down to 12 just a little while ago. But now a 7-0 run by Watertown to put them back up 19. Clock running, 5 minutes to go in this one. 55-36, Goslings lead the Golden Beavers. Soto's pass. What do we got? We're going the other way. We are going the other way. Watertown with the rock. They'll inbound. Beaver Dam with a little pressure in the backcourt here. Kopinski takes the inbound feed, promptly double teamed. Now gives it to Trenton Shelton. Shelton through the center circle. Whips it over to Anthony Bowman. He's double teamed, back to Shelton on the bounce pass. Pass to a cutting Clifford. Layup, nobody's fouled. Soto going to pick up this one with 4:38 left. So John Clifford is going to the free throw line. First one is good for Clifford. 56-36, 20-point lead for Watertown, and the second one is no good. Rebound for Cameron Mendoza. Here's Helbing, flipping it to Soto near the top of the key. He'll try the three. It is off the back of the rim, no good. But an offensive board for Bunkowski, and now Helbing tries a three. That's no good. Cool, the offensive rebound. Beaver Dam's getting looks. Boy, just not many of them falling, though, tonight. Helbing trying to go baseline, and he muscles one up over the defender and scores. 56-38. Gosling still comfortably in front. Clock continuing to run with exactly 4 minutes to go in the game. Pass off the hands of Myers and out of bounds, so that's a break. Beaver Dam will get it back. Another email came in here, says, great job as always, Mike. It was nice of you to throw Wade a bone and let him broadcast the girls this past Friday. Glad you're feeling well. That's from our good friend Ed. Ed Salatel checking in. And yeah, I guess you could say, Ed, that I threw him a bone, but no, I was not feeling too well last week, and it is great to be back. And I want to thank Wade for filling in for me. How about that three? Brady Helbing with a three from the left side, banks it in, 56-41 with 3:32 to go. And there's Clifford at the other end, wide open. Somebody left the back door open. They got it to Clifford for the easy layup, 58-41. Now a deep three, Helbing, and he hits again. 58-44, so the Golden Beavers within 14, but time is ticking away here. 3:13 to go in the game. Here's Bowman, and pass was tipped right back to him, and he scores. His pass was tipped right back to him, and he takes it in for two more, 60-44. How about another three? That's no good for Helbing. Ball out of bounds. But yeah, I wanted to thank Wade Bates for emergency fill-in job last week, Thursday and Friday, when I was under the weather. And back to standard operating procedure this week for yours truly. Never fun when you're under the weather, I'll tell you that, but my wife takes good care of me, and a lot of resting last week. A lot of resting in my easy chair with a blanket. And I did keep an eye on the games on Daily Dodge. All right, so we've got a ball. It's still knocked loose, and finally coming out of the scrum with it was Mendoza, he's blocked, and then the shot by Cool's blocked by Shelton. My goodness, just a crazy sequence, and now we've got a whistle, and Mendoza, did he get smacked in the face? Because he's heading over to the bench and grabbing a towel. We have an officials timeout here, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll keep it here. We have 2:19 left to play in the ball game. 60-44. The Goslings lead the Golden Beavers. Looks like, Mendoza had gotten smacked in the face, and he went over and was being tended to, grabbed a towel, but they called timeout. Beaver Dam, after tonight's game, they have to sit for the next week. They don't play again until next week, Tuesday, when they will host Obama SCTE High School from Milwaukee. And then on Saturday night, it's either Friday or Saturday night, January 21st or 22nd, the Beavers will head to DeForest for the Badger Challenge. Meanwhile, Watertown, their next game after tonight is going to be this Thursday. They will host Waukesha North at 7:15, and then next Tuesday night at Oconomowoc for a 7 o'clock start. Talk about rivalry games. How about Watertown-Oconomowoc, huh? And all the connections there. Jim O'Leary, the head coach of Watertown, former athletic director at Oconomowoc for about 14 years. I think he was an assistant coach there as well for some of his time at Cooney. That'll be a heck of a game. And look out, is going in for the dunk, Gopinski, and a foul to boot. So Van Pembroke picks up the foul. They count the flush for Gopinski. And now he's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. It's 62-44. Watertown on top of Beaver Dam. Free throws up, free throws good. What a night for Nathan Gopinski. I've got him for 19 points. We'll check it here with the official book. But there's a three at the other end. It is no good from the corner for Soto. And Shelton, the rebound, flips it ahead to Myers. 1:38 left. Watertown by 19. Myers goes in for a layup, took the pass. And Ollie Myers, what a second half for Myers. We've got a timeout called. Brought to you again by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Ollie Myers, no points for him in the first half tonight. 0 in the first half. He now has 16 points, all of them coming here in the second half. And by the way, that's what he's been averaging per game this year, 16 points. But wow, you don't see that very often where somebody's held scoreless in the first half and then explodes the way he's done here in the second half. Beaver Dam has kind of emptied the bench here with 1:23 to go. JT Call is out there for the Golden Beavers. Let's see who else is out there. We've got Easton Abel, 6'1 junior. Caleb Schmuel, a 5'11 junior, is out there. Quentin Cabrita back out there as the first free throw is up and no good for Abel. The foul, by the way, was on Denzel Esquivel, 6'1 junior out there for Watertown. Watertown's pretty much emptied the bench too. Second free throw, no good. Also out there for Beaver Dam, Parker Stobie, 5'8 freshman. Wanted to mention his name. Kyle Kucinich is out there for Watertown. Great story that Jim O'Leary told me about Kyle. He made some sort of an agreement or bet that if Watertown beat DeForest, that he would shave his head. Well, Watertown beat DeForest, and he made good on the agreement in practice. A day or so later, he shaved his hair off. And I guess I was told that here's a shot up, no good, but a foul. Coach O'Leary told me that he had not had a haircut since 8th grade. And I mean, what a story. I mean, but hey, they told him that he didn't have to do it. And he said, you know what? I made the bet. I'm going to follow up. I'm going to be a man up, and I'm going to do it. So he did it. But he also said he'll never do it again. And the first free throw's up in good for Easton Abel. So he's thinking to himself, we're not going to beat DeForest. Oh, wait a minute. They beat DeForest 73-67. But, hey, I credit him for not welching on that bet. He did it. Second free throw, no good. But as I said, that's probably going to be the last time he's going to make a bet like that. I asked Jim O'Leary about that, and he says, yeah, you should share that on the air. I said, I will. I'll definitely will. Half a minute to go, 65-45 in favor of Watertown. There's a pass over Kucinich, and it's going to go out of bounds in the backcourt. It'll go back to Beaver Dam. Daniel Sarmiento out there for Watertown, 5'7" senior, getting some action. Let's see, I mentioned Esquivel's out there. Brett Batterman, 6'2" junior. Brett Schwefel, 5'11" freshman. All out there. There's a three-pointer, good for JT Call. (65-48), 7 seconds left. So winding down the final few ticks, 1 second, and Watertown will just hold on to it, and that'll do it. As the horn sounds, final score tonight here inside the field house. Watertown 65 and Beaver Dam 48. An impressive victory, really from start to finish for the Goslings as they improve to 6-6 overall and 5-2 in Badger East Conference play. Beaver Dam, meanwhile, drops to 7-6 on the year overall and now 4-3 in Badger Conference play. But, boy, just a solid effort all the way around tonight for the Goslings. Give them credit. They came ready to play, and they get the big win tonight on the road. Tell you what we'll do. We'll step aside right now for a break. We'll come back. We will have our postgame report coming up after this 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we're back next on Daily Dodge TV.
What if when you turned on your lights, you got some free electricity? Or if when you drove your car, you earned some points toward your oil change? What if your checking account could be used to pay you something? Well, it can. With Landmark Credit Union's free checking accounts, you can choose to get paid interest on your balance or earn rewards points on your purchases. And there are no hidden fees. Open your choice of free checking accounts online today at landmarkcu.com. Landmark Credit Union. Interest paid in the form of dividends insured by NCUA.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, kicking off the new year with a bang. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 off 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Editions. Take $5,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds and brand new 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4s from $29,995. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
That's the sound of money. Great money is what you'll earn for a job well done at Pine Hills Trucking. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, wants to know what you would like to get paid. Women, men, military veterans, young adults, and more. You're all missing out on a rewarding and well-compensated career if you don't give Bob a call today and have a conversation with him. Tell him what you are looking for in your career, and he'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. That's Bob at Pine Hills Trucking, 920-887-8337.
A career in manufacturing can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Tisha has been at Metalcraft in Mayville for 2 decades, and she thoroughly agrees.
We have great insurance here.
our pay is very good here, and you have room to better, your pay with raises and all that. It's just a very good job. It's very family orientated here.
Explore the many career opportunities in manufacturing by stopping in at Moraine Park Technical College or visiting DodgeRegionMBA.org.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Upco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or in need of power equipment like tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports Company makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company.
And welcome back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on the postgame show. Beaver Dam falling tonight at home to Watertown. It was the Goslings 65 and the Golden Beavers 48. Welcome to our postgame show. And we'll have some final scoring numbers for you in just a moment. But right now I see Beaver Dam head coach Tim Ladrin heading up here to the broadcast area. So we're going to pass along a headset here to Coach Ladrin. We'll get some thoughts on the game there. Tim, there you go. Thanks for coming up. We'll get you all settled here. Can you hear me okay in there, Tim?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, well, thanks for coming up. I know it's always tough after a game like this. Give me your overall thoughts here. I mean, it's a tough one, no doubt about it. I thought that your team certainly had looks, but boy, a lot of shots just were not falling, and I credit their defense a little bit. Kind of had you giving you fits a little bit at times.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit. They're playing good basketball right now. I mean, we knew that coming in. With wins over to Forest and Milwaukee Hamilton before this, and we're struggling. I mean, there's no way around it. And we're really struggling from the floor. We're having a hard time scoring. In first half, we were 2 of 15 from in the paint. It's the fact that we were only down 8 after that was kind of a miracle. And then, they get out that big run to start second half and really kind of iced it from there. And you got to give them credit. Like I said, they're playing well. I mean, Shelton came in. He hasn't been shooting the ball very well all year, and he comes in and hits a couple threes right out of the gate and gets them going. And then Kapinski's such a load inside. And, and then Ollie Myers got going the second half.
Right.
You got to give them credit. I mean, like I said in pregame, I mean, they got a lot of experience. And they're, when they play well, they're tough. And they're playing awfully well right now, that's for sure.
You mentioned to me just in our little pregame chat that you felt you've had a really good week of practice, and so a little surprising maybe to come out the way you did a little bit tonight, or just for that reason.
Well, I mean, it wasn't. It's not a lack of effort. I mean, our kids. I mean, we played hard. I mean, they come out, like I said, they come out and hit a couple shots. I mean, we're down out of the gate. Again, that's been another bugaboo for us through this stretch, is just unable to get out of the gate well. We take 18 more shots than they do, and we lose by 15. They shoot 9 of 12 from 3. They're 26 of 41 from the floor. I mean, defensively, I thought we had some hands on guys. Now, granted, late in the game, we were trying to scramble and just try to create whatever we could. Again, and defensively, I thought those guys played well, and they had some nice length across their guard spots. Obviously some length inside, but the length of those guard spots gave us some trouble too.
When you're going through a stretch like this, and again, we talked about the fact that you played really, really some very good teams over this stretch, but when you're going through something like this, I mean, knowing that, okay, there's still a lot of good things happening, but do you stay the course, or you don't try and change too much, do you? I mean, or rock the boat, I guess, so to speak?
No, I don't. I think, we got to figure out something, yeah. And now we've got a week to figure it out. So, that's just something that our staff's going to have to sit down and really take a look at the film and take a look at it and see where we're at. I think, we probably settled for a couple too many long ones early. But then, one of the things we wanted to do was, and we mentioned, it was on the, we talked about it all week, and we're having a hard time getting to the foul line. We got there. I'm not going to check here, but we didn't get there much tonight, if any. 4 times in the line tonight. We got 1 time to the line at Waunakee. We had a night where we didn't get the line at all. And tonight, so one of the things was we were trying to get to the line. So we were trying to get the ball to the basket and attack the basket. And I thought we did that. We just, we couldn't generate enough contact and couldn't finish in there. And, we're just, we'll keep plugging away. It is what it is. Our guys are disappointed. I mean, they care about it, and that's what I love about them. There's not a broken heart in that locker room right now, and this is a struggle right now. We're going to have to figure out a way to bounce out of here, but we've got good kids, and we'll figure out a way out of it.
Certainly disappointing, but at the same time, I think you might have mentioned to me, even through this little stretch here, you said the mindset's still pretty good. The kids are still in a pretty good frame of mind here.
Yeah, I thought we had a good mindset going into this week. I thought, like I said, our practices were good. I thought we were competitive and in practice, and I thought we looked good. And to be honest with you, I thought we shot the ball pretty well. And I thought we kind of washed that Waunakee loss off. And I thought, again, I think the way we competed, we tried, we pressed, we tried to get out and get after them, and we turned them over quite a bit, but it wasn't enough. I mean, obviously, they had 17 turnovers, which is what we wanted. It's one of our goals was to get to 17 tonight, and we got there. And we just had a really hard time finishing.
And I know you never like to use this as an excuse, but you were shorthanded tonight. You had a couple of guys out, so certainly that doesn't help your cause but it's the hand you're dealt with. You got to play with it.
Yeah, Simon, his size, and then obviously Evan and what he brings to the table, and. I've always said he's kind of our linchpin. He's kind of the guy that makes us go at times, and but we've got other guys that are ready to step in and get minutes. And I thought those guys did a fine job tonight. I thought Quentin Cabrera and JT Call, Riley Van Pembroke, those guys that saw some minutes that typically don't. I thought did a fine job. I mean, we're struggling. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, like you said, you've got a week now with no games until Milwaukee Obama comes in here next week. I don't know much about them. I know it's still a week away, but what can you tell me about that squad?
Well, fairly long and really athletic, and city conference team that plays super fast, and we haven't watched a ton of film on them yet. Obviously, we're focusing on this. I got plenty of time to get that to go, but really right now we got to worry about our guys and our headspace and where we're at. So.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming up here, Tim. Yep. I know it's not an easy one tonight, but I know you guys will get back at it, and we'll get this thing going. And I appreciate all you do for us in Daily Dodge TV.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep. All right, that is Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show as, again, the Golden Beavers tonight drop a 65-48 decision to Watertown. I want to mention and actually go over the scoring from this one, individual scoring. And we'll start with the victorious Goslings of Watertown as Jim O'Leary's squad improves to 500, 6-6 overall, and now 5-2 in the Badger East. They were paced in this one by Nathan Gapinski. Big night for him as he goes for 19. 12 of those came in the first half, 7 more after halftime, and 19 points tonight for Gapinski as he leads all scorers in the game. Ollie Myers, all 16 of his points came in the second half tonight. He had 4 3-point baskets to start the half. And wow, after being held scoreless in the first stanza, he comes out after halftime and lights it up, goes for 16. Also in double figures, Trenton Shelton. Shelton had 11. He had 3 3-pointers in the first half, so 9 of his 11 came before the break. And he was also in double figures for the Goslings, some big 3-pointers early to spark Watertown at the beginning of this game. It was Anthony Bowman with 6 tonight. John Clifford, good for 5. Caleb Winkleman had a 3 late. He finished the game with 3. Reese Camrath had a 3 in the first half, so he finished with 3. And Ethan Johnson rounded out the scoring for the Goslings with 2. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, they were paced in this one by Brady Helbing, 16 points. He had 4 3-pointers, 6 points total in the first half, 10 in the second. He goes for 16. Ty Bunkoski with 3 3-pointers and 13 points total in this one for BD. Alex Soto was good for 7, including 1 from downtown. Marshall Kuhl had a pair of 3s early. He finished the game with 6. JT Call had a 3 in the game, so he finished with 3. Riley Van Pembroek good for 2, and Easton Abel chipped in a free throw late to finish with 1. Beaver Dam now 7-6 overall, and now 4-3 in the Badger East. I mentioned Beaver Dam doesn't play another game until next week, Tuesday night, here at home against Milwaukee Obama. That'll be a 7:30 start, and then the following weekend, they head to DeForest for the Badger Challenge. Meanwhile, for Watertown, I mentioned their next game comes up in 48 hours. Thursday night, they'll be home to take on Waukesha North. And then on Tuesday night, the 18th, a week from tonight, they travel to Oconomowoc for a big rivalry game there against Cooney. Our next broadcast here on Daily Dodge TV comes up this coming Thursday evening. It's more boys basketball, and it's going to be a fun one. Trailways Conference basketball as Randolph visits Marquezan. Cale, he's going to be with me that night in Marquezan, and we hope you'll join us if you can't make it for that one. That'll be a 7:30 start, pregame show around 7:10 on Thursday night. And then looking ahead to Saturday night, this Saturday night, which is the what? Is that the 16th? No, the 15th. 15th, this Saturday night, we'll have Beaver Dam girls basketball. The Beaver Dam girls heading to Monroe for the Badger Challenge. They'll take on Oregon, and that'll be a 7:20 tip time Saturday night pregame show around 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. Well, did you know that BDHS athletes and club participants are committed far beyond their performance in competitions? Our students, advisors, and coaches make a commitment to our community by participating in outreach efforts and projects that give back to Beaver Dam and keep us grounded in the importance of service, giving, and thanks. Once again, we thank all of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Our presenting video sponsors include Columbus Family Dental and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, and Horicon Bank. 65-48 your final tonight as Watertown gets the win over Beaver Dam, and that's going to do it. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. We appreciate those of you that were kind enough to send us emails during the broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you enjoyed this telecast. Thanks to Cale Zomer, my videographer and engineer, and for Cale and for our good friend Benny the Beaver, Mike Tronson saying so long from the field house. Have a pleasant evening. We'll talk to you again later in the week. This has been a Daily Dodge TV sports presentation. Good night, everybody.